I didn't make a fuss about it, but I told my girlfriend about my observation. She told me not to worry and that they were probably still in shock. No way could family do that. Well, we were invited to my mum's house last Sunday for dinner. At dinner, my 12-year-old nephew seemed angry. My sister asked him what was wrong and he blurted out that he was thinking he was going to be rich soon because I was meant to die. It felt like a gut punch hearing. All my suspicions were confirmed. I'm child-free, so I don't really know when people start being a-holes, but a 12-year-old focused on a family member dying because he gets to inherit some money seems out of this world to me. I laughed in shock and looked at my family for reassurance. They pretended that they didn't hear him. Only my girlfriend watched me in horror. I asked my nephew why he would think he would get rich when I have my girlfriend who I have been with for 13 years. He was confused. I saw my sister turn around at that announcement. My girlfriend spent the rest of the evening holding my hand and caressing it. My mum called the day after and she was dancing around the subject and trying to find out more information about what the will was supposed to be. I never discussed my will in detail, even when they tried to pry out information when I originally got diagnosed. I'm changing my will, excluding my nephews who I thought I would leave some for. It's going to charity instead. Update: I spent all night thinking about the situation, and what I realized throughout it all was that my girlfriend deserved the world. I needed to marry her. Last night I was watching a TV show with her sleeping beside me. She woke up around 3 a.m. and smiled at me. God, I love her beautiful face. I just blurted out, "Will you marry me?" I had no ring and did not get on one knee. It was a spur-of-the-moment decision that my heart knew was correct. She smiled with the biggest grin ever and said yes. Then snuggled up in my arms. I was in heaven in that moment, the thoughts of my waste of oxygen family members disappearing. In the morning my girlfriend asked me, "Did you propose yesterday?" With the biggest smile on her face, I said yes. She said finally with a twinkle in her eye, and then she kissed me. My girlfriend shared that we're engaged on her social media. Then, reality hit again. My narcissistic mom called me 2 hours later to ask if it was a joke. She asked why we got engaged now and I didn't hold back. I told her that for the past 10 years I've been treated as a cash cow for my sister and her family. Always expected to pay for everything. I was expected to pay for only the most expensive things. I would buy Christmas, birthday and graduation presents. From everyone, for everyone. I was expected to buy presents for my sister to give to her nephew and have her pretend that she bought them. My sister even insinuated that her oldest son is expecting a Porsche when he turns 16. And instead of acknowledging my generosity for the past decade, they were disappointed that I didn't die. My mum started crying at this, swearing that it was all in my head and what I was saying was not real. They're all so grateful and happy that I'm fine, but that I shouldn't forget that they're my real family, and that my will should go to them. My girlfriend is still young and she could move on with her life should the worst happen. But they'll always be my family. Mum said that my girlfriend also has a career of her own and is childless, so she isn't in need. She literally called me to give out about my will right after hearing I was engaged. No congratulations, no nothing, just Mr. Krabs on the other end of the phone. I told my mum as such and that my girlfriend has always been my family and now she's becoming my family on paper too. My mum started crying again and asked me if I'm planning to disinherit my nephews now because of an immature comment made by a child. I told her that she should wait for me to die to find out, shouldn't she? She said there's no point talking to me when I'm like this. She begged me not to do anything stupid and wished me good night. Now what's left is to find my girlfriend, no, my fiancée, an engagement ring worthy of her. She's very simple and minimalistic. She wants something small and simple. Her only request is that I chose it. Edit: she loves the engagement ring I picked. Edit 2: I have gone no contact with my family and my now wife and I got married. The wedding was amazing.